Hi everybody, this is a video to give you some quick tips about how to get the most out of your Zoom English country dance experience. My first note is about water. Make sure that you have water nearby and don't forget to hydrate as we do the dances. And my second note is about shoes. Even though you're dancing inside, you might want to make sure that you have shoes that are going to allow you to move smoothly over your dance space. I know that when we're inside, it's tempting to dance barefoot or other things like that, but I encourage you to test out your footwear before you come to the dance. All right, a couple other things. As you can see, I've put electrical tape on the floor, a piece in each corner of the minor set, of the hands 4, in other words. And the goal of that is that I can pick my spot in my hands 4, but also I know where the other dancers should be. And that's useful for orientation so that I know which way is up, but also which way is across and which way is along the side. And so that if I'm doing something like a figure 8, I know where I should be going and where I should return to. One of the things that you can do as you dance by yourself is, even though you are dancing by yourself, you can still think about some of the style things that happen in English country dancing. So for example, in a lot of English dances, we do a walking step. So I could walk around my minor set. But we might also do something like a half figure 8 where you really want to do a skip change. And a skip change is going to be step and step, step and step, step and step, step and step. And that gives you a different sense of movement. So one of the things that gives texture to your dance experience is going to be to alternate your footwork when it's appropriate. And that will make it more interesting for you, and also allow you to think about developing some of your skills even when we're not together. Another thing that you can think about is posture. So as you take hands 4, for example, you can take your hands 4 and you want to make sure that your shoulders are straight, your spine is straight. And if we think about that advice about how to move in English country dancing, it's as though you have a string at your sternum that's pulling you forward, and you're up on your toes a little bit, and you're moving in a way that your body allows you to come forward on the balls of your feet and stay upright. The last thing that I want us to think about as we're dancing and trying to improve our style or work on making the dance feel like dancing even though we don't have other people around us is sharing weight. And I have props for this. You don't need to use props. This is a trick that I learned from doing home exercise videos. But basically having a bottle of water in each hand allows you to get some of the energy that you might get from other dancers. So for example, if you're doing a circle and you have bottles in each hand, then you can think about holding your hands up, sharing the weight of the circle by holding up the weight of the bottles. Or if you're doing a left hand turn all the way around, you can hold that bottle up and think about the shape of your arm, the level of the bottle as you hold it up. Things like that allow you to get some of the exercise benefits, frankly, of English dancing, and also feel some of the way that your body feels. So, when you have music to do a whole figure of 8, then you really want to fill the space that you have available. And so whether that means taking small steps because you don't have a very big space, or taking large steps because you have a lot of space and you want to cover some ground, you might want to do a skip change and have the space to do it so you could really get into that movement. Or you might not have much time and have to move quite quickly, so think about using slipping circles, things like that. How can you add texture to the dance and use the space that you have available and also have fun? So those are my tips for how to set up your dancing experience for our Zoom dance, and I hope they were helpful. I'll see you soon.